The Fed has bought billions of dollars of bonds from the richest companies in the world, not just America. So it's Apple, it's 3M, it's Volkswagen, it's Toyota. In addition, they used almost $8 billion to purchase 16 corporate bond ETFs. So the question is, would it be smarter to take that money and make it available to Congress so they can help households and small businesses? Or perhaps just keep funding trillion-dollar businesses and lining the pockets of billionaire fund operators? Let's ask Zuma Global President Heather Zumarraga. You know, Heather, we're talking about a lot of money here, billions of dollars. I mean, really the question is, where should it be focused? Really in the midst of rising COVID-19 cases, more lockdowns, I pick small business. What do you pick?
Absolutely. I think you've got it right, Charles. And there is a lot of pushback and criticism, but I think Steve Mnuchin has said it best. It's really simple. The legislator made the rules. Congress said that this is set to expire on December 31st. So he's just following the rules that were set in place. And look, the Fed has about $500 billion at their disposal, passed through by the CARES Act to lend out to big corporations, like you said, and buy corporate bonds. And they also needed help during the pandemic. But as you rightfully pointed out, they're doing just fine right now. So he's not taking the money back. That money hasn't even been used. I mean, it's still sitting there, over $400 billion at the Fed. And so Treasury Secretary Mnuchin is saying, I want to get that money to the American people in form of direct payments or maybe in the form of other paycheck protection type loans. And Congress is better appropriated to get that out than the Fed right now. That's the argument.
Sure. And this is something that Jay Powell himself says over and over and over again at the end of every FOMC meeting, every interview, every press release. He is saying we don't really have the tools to directly fund households or to directly fund small businesses. So it feels like he's trying to have it both ways. And it's really remarkable in that sense. But here's the thing. You know, the media had to look at this in a different way. And I do find it odd that now the media is upset that money is being taken from big business, right? Because President Trump was supposed to law big business, and they're saying that this whole move was supposedly done to weaken Joe Biden. I'm not buying that argument.
No, absolutely not. He's just closing out the books. Again, Congress passed this saying that it would expire on December 31st. And yeah, I mean, I guess parts of the administration, you can argue you wouldn't want it in Democrats' hands and for them to be able to control it. But that's not true. They want a stimulus deal to be passed by Congress. Look, before the election, Democrats, specifically Speaker Pelosi, was holding that up. They didn't want any stimulus to be passed before the election, another CARES Act or Paycheck Protection Program. And now that the election has happened, it would be in the best interest of the American people that hopefully, as a bipartisan effort, both Democrats and Republicans work together to get something passed, because a lot of these programs, the unemployment assistance, for example, a lot of that expires at the end of this year. So we desperately need something.
Yeah, we can't wait that long. I agree with you. And if we don't get anything, I say pox on both houses for sure. Heather, thank you very much.